Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. In today's TBR video, we're doing things slightly differently. Usually this is where I would tell you how I did the previous month. So I'm just gonna rip the band-aid off. I sucked in February. Not really, because I think I ended up reading 17 books in the month of February, which is not too bad at all. Technically, I think I still have 2 days left, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna get another book in the next 2 days. With that being said, though, only 2 of the 17 books that I read were off of my February TBR. I have already reset my jars, and also I picked New to Me reading vlog. You have not seen it because it's not up yet, but there is a dark romance reading vlog coming at you very, very soon. I just got done filming it the other day, so I need to edit and schedule it, which it'll be coming up. My goal was to do reading vlogs every other month, so every month that I actually get to my reading vlog, I will be picking a new reading vlog to do, but I have 2 months to do it. Both times I've gotten it done within about a month, so that's really awesome. But let's see what else. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm kind of all over the place. The next thing is that I'm just gonna go over the reading challenges that I'm a part of, and instead of locking in one book, unless one of them actually comes up in my TBR jar, but unless that happens, I'm just gonna lock in my pile of possibilities for these. And I want to get it out of, I want to talk about TBR Knockout first by Completely Melanie over on her channel. I'll link all these people below. But she used to do where you had to read 2 books for your Read Your Bookshelf challenge kind of thing, TBR Knockout challenge. So you read the books that you already own. But this year she did it where you could choose one of the prompts. And the prompt is Women's History Month, so you can read about a true event or a true person, a true woman, in like history. So it could be nonfiction, it could be historical fiction, anything like that. Or you can read a strong female protagonist. For this one, I'm not gonna even give you any options. I am just going to read, and I'm sure that strong female protagonist will come out organically, and if it doesn't, then I'll find something to fulfill. Buzz Cover-a-thon. So there's Buzz Cover and there's Buzz Word. We've had Buzzword for several years, but Buzz Cover is new this year, so you have to pick one Buzz Cover, so whatever it says for the cover, you have to pick a prompt, and Buzzword is a different word on the title. I'm going to start with Buzz Cover. These are all by Kayla from Books and Lala. But my 2 options are both historical fiction, which is terrifying to me. So there's the Little Paris Bookshop, and there are books right there. Oh, the prompt is bookish. So there has to be some kind of book on the cover that has a book or a stack of books. And then The Lost Bookshop by Evie Woods. I should read The Lost Bookshop because it's on my self-destructing books list. And then for Buzzwordathon, the word is Thing. I have 3 books that have a version of Thing, either Thing or Things. There's These Toxic Things by Rachel Halsell. This was on my TBR last month and I didn't read it. It's a thriller. Another thriller is Little Pretty Things by Lori Reader Day. And the last one is a horror novel. This is My Darling Dreadful Thing by Joanna Van Veen. And then the last reading challenge that I'm participating in 2025 is from Chantel Reads All Day. She does this Read Your Bookshelf challenge. So it's supposed to be books that you already own. Hers is Time. Time is the theme for March. So I have 27 Minutes by Ashley Tate, which is another thriller, or A 40-Year Kiss by Nicholas Butler. This is a gorgeous finished copy of like a literary fiction type of romance, like lit fic. I think it's about this marriage that's in trouble. That's one of my favorites. All right, let's start. This first one is the smallest. It has all of the reading vlogs that I could partake in. It's March, so it has to be up March and April. So it has to be up before May, and in May I have to pick another one. If I get to it in March, then I'll pick another one in April. But, you know, I'm giving myself 2 months to read it. Oh, ooh, Unstuff Your Kindle vlog. So I had an idea with that. You know what? We can still do it. I did very much so unstuff my Kindle a lot off camera in February. I had 169 unread Kindle books when we started. But I went through and was like actively reading what they were about and reading the first couple pages of some of them. And I'm down to 98 unread Kindle books, which I wanted to get to 100 by the end of the year. Now, the challenge is going to be staying under 100 for the rest of the year. But we could do an Unstuff Your Kindle. I could do like I could read 5 of my Kindle books. That could work. That could work. Okay. Speaking of Kindle books, let's just dive into the fullest bucket. I have not taken out the ones that I unhauled. So if we get one that is unhauled, we'll just pick again. Also, ignore my messy shelves right now because I have more shelves coming in. The Usual Silence by Jenny McMillan. I have no recollection of what. A psychologist haunted by childhood trauma must unearth all that is buried in her past in this twisting lyrical novel of suspense. And the next Kindle book. Whoa. Okay. Well, it's already unwrapped. Oh. The 7-Day Switch by Kelly Harms. Celeste and Wendy end up switching lives in some magical moments where nothing is as what it seems. So Celeste is like this Pinterest stay-at-home supermom who can do no wrong, and Wendy is just surviving. And so I think it's going to be a laugh out loud, hilarious, good time about two moms on opposite ends that end up switching lives. I don't understand how they do that, but I'm excited to try it. Then our smallest one is my audiobook collection. I guess I listen to a lot of audiobooks, so these ones go by quick, which is fine. Okay. Oh, this one's small. That's okay, though. I don't know what that means. Suzanne Walter. Good as... Holly Kendrick's husband is dead. Holly saw it all. In one violent moment, a hit-and-run accident turns Holly's life upside down. Then a fixer for the high-powered guilty party approaches Holly with an offer she is in no position to refuse. Holly and her daughter Savannah will want for nothing, beginning with a luxury dream house, all for the price of their silence. But everything is not as it seems. And the next audiobook is this one. I almost dropped it. This is funny. I think this happened to us last month too, even though I didn't read either of the books. But this one is also by Kelly Harms. So this is Wherever the Wind Takes Us by Kelly Harms. 22 years of marriage and all Becca Larkin's divorce settlement includes is a life aboard sailboat and a huge helping of heartache. So when normally cautious Becca proposes a girls' trip with her daughter Liv, boating from Maine to a ready buyer for the boat in Miami, it seems like a recipe for fun, summer, and a fresh start. After all, how hard can this sailing thing be? All right, and Death by TBR. These are all of the books that were on my TBR pre-2025. So anything I bought this year will not be on here. So there's this one. Oh, so it's Thistlefit by Gianna Rose Nethercrop. This is like a fantasy. It has like chicken on or a house on chicken legs, and there's a lot of like childhood adventure nostalgia type of thing in here. And I don't normally like fantasy, but I am excited but also very reluctant to try this book. I'm very excited. Okay. I'm nervously excited, okay? Okay. And the last book on this TBR is what? Okay, let's just okay, here it is. Ah! What is it? Oh. Okay. That one's actually right here. It's The Rabbit Hutch by Tess Gutney. So I heard that this was a horror novel, but then after I also heard that's not a horror novel, that's more of like a literary fiction, and it has a lot to say about the politics in America. And I'm scared of that. I try to avoid everything politics related. Unfortunately, in the job that I have, like, you're not supposed to talk about politics in teaching. So I don't talk about politics or religion at my job because, like, you can't. You're not supposed to. But with the current situation of America and the possible defunding of the education system and ICE raiding schools, there's so many things wrong with what's going on in the world right now. I'm scared of this book because I've heard that it's horror, but I've also heard that it's literary fiction, and I'm just scared because I have no idea what it's about and I have no idea what to expect from it. But this is our TBR for March, along with all of these. This is our TBR for March. And then I gave you those pile of possibilities for the reading challenges that I'm doing. So don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe to my channel if you're new around here. I'll catch you in the next video. Bye.